Good morning, everybody. Just waking up here. Got some coffee. Man, it's some good coffee. What's next for Nate Diaz? We're I don't know, about a week after Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz 2. Nate Diaz made reportedly $13 million, probably a little bit more, off the fight. You know, where should he go now? I think he should just retire. I really do. He's young. He's been fighting since he was very young, so he's had a full career. And then this huge payout. I mean, 3 years ago, if he thought he'd be in a fight where he's gonna make $13 million, he would have just been like, what? And literally $13 million plus the money that he made from his last fight, his first fight with Conor McGregor. I think he should just retire because the way the scoring system is, and he's obviously, the Diaz brothers, they're not going to change their fight style. Like I said, going into the fight with Conor, that Nate needs to take the fight to the ground, and he actually did. When people said he got knocked down, he got hit hard in those first round, but he's dropping, hoping that Conor will follow him to the ground, because he's got a sick guard, and he probably would have submitted Conor, and Conor knows that. That's why he didn't follow him to the ground. So he did try to take it to the ground. He did try some takedowns, so it just didn't work. Like I said, easier said than done. It's very easy to criticize, but getting hit like that, Nick used to do that. Actually, against Marius Sarumskas, looks like Marius Sarumskas throws a huge punch on Nick. I don't think it really even hits him, but he falls down. Because when someone comes in with momentum like that, the last thing you want to do is stand there. So this way you try and pull guard on him. So, but anyway, and then also with the scoring system, the way how the guys can just kind of run away, and it's very easy to beat a Diaz brother with a scoring system like that. All you have to do is land a couple strikes and then run away from them, and by the end of the round, you had more strikes than them. And I don't see, like I said, I don't see the Diaz brothers drastically changing their training, where they're going to be going in and slamming guys down on their back. You know what I mean? Or running after them. They're going to have to train. They're going to have to train their chasing. I mean, really, and actually, you see fighters, do that, chase after guys and get on them. Who was Raya Faber? Who was that kid that he fought? And he just ran after him. The guy was running on the back pedal and just, So anyway, with this silliness and the scoring, like basically even when Conor McGregor 2, Conor was, they were striking for a round and a half, and at that point Conor started to lose the exchanges, and after a round and a half in that fight, Conor was in survival mode. He was in survival mode for the next 3.5 rounds. He was just in there trying to survive, which, yeah, they're trading punches, and maybe it's a 50-50, but he was not trying to finish Nate at that point. Nate was trying to finish him. He was gassing out. He was in survival mode. He was running away, and it's just really lame. And so with the scoring system like that, there's nothing wrong. Conor's, you can't really blame for somebody like doing that. I don't care to watch that, but with the scoring system like that for the Diaz brothers, if you just made $13 million, just say, man, forget this. This sucks. This is lame. And it really is. I mean, it was just really, really lame to watch, man. I don't know. People were pretty psyched on that fight, but and Conor did do some damage to Nate, but I don't like that, just running away. If I'm Nate Diaz, I'd say forget this, man. Take your money, retire, and coach people, be in guys' corners, but you don't need to be in there taking any punches if you're worth that much money, millions and millions of dollars, and Yeah, that's my thoughts on that. I think Nate Diaz should retire. I don't think he should have another fight with Conor because it's going to be the same thing. He's just going to run away. Unless they've changed the scoring, there's no point in. I mean, yeah, he would get the money, but I just don't care to see that. Personally, as a fan, I would rather just see him retire. And good for Nate for making a bunch of money. And the UFC sucks. Everybody knows that. They've always sucked. I never liked the UFC, even back when Pride was around. They were always boasting on Chuck Liddell and Anderson Silva. Those guys came to Pride and they lost. And they lost. Chuck Liddell lost in Pride. Anderson Silva lost in Pride. And then they came and then they're in the UFC. Like, oh, these are our champions. It's like, well, you guys lost over here. But I just never cared for the UFC. And the scoring has always been... just everything about it has just really always been pretty lame. I'm losing interest fast. It's kind of a shame. I've been a mixed martial artist fan for a long time, but you know, it's like praising somebody for running away, and I could see doing that to catch your breath. You know, get you know. I mean, he was dazed. He was out of it. Conor was out of it. I could see doing that to recover. And then come in, try and knock somebody out. But just to see somebody doing that and then you award them with the win, it's like, whoa, this guy is running away because he has to recover. You know, how are you scoring that as a win? I mean, that's just, you know, like I said, some guy's in survival mode and the other guy's trying to knock him out. And it's a 50-50 on the scorecards. That doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, that's... who wants to watch that? I don't want to watch that. And people think I'm hating on Conor McGregor. It's not that. But I don't respect that. I'll tell you that much. I don't respect that. So, I think Nate Diaz should retire. What do you guys think? I really do. I'll see you later.